let's get today started. So I'm just gonna go right in. As you may recall, I have finished all the side missions, so it's just main missions today. So I can just take my sweet time. First main mission is pretty quick. But yeah. So I get to try Deidara Bochi. I don't even know how it's pronounced. Yep, main mission time. Yeah, I've never really messed with the core. It's only 6 anima as well. Yeah, I'm gonna fight myself again. Find out who's the real champion. First things first. Die. Cool. Alright, Yatsamir, show me your power. Haha. Try it again, please. Please. Pretty please. Here. You're dead. Here, let's go. Let's see how this works. What the hell? I mean, it's kind of funny, but yeah, I gotta use it a bunch to really understand it. Yeah, there's a lot of movement with those attacks as well. Alright, go. Not bad for sweep damage. Hey, what's up, sword? I mean, for an AoE sweep, that's pretty cool. Oh, did you? How was it? Did you finish the main missions? Yes, Basara, I am. What a fucking surprise. daggers too? Only 2 attempts. Really awkward. I don't know what I'm doing. Is it really double sweep? Cool. Wow, that's pretty cool. It seems kind of fun. I mean, pretty good utility. Just for that, Basara, I'm gonna spam Apon. I have not. No, I meant I will just Epon spam more. You know there's greater degrees of Epon spam, right? Will that hit? I don't think it will. That's a lot of power. Oh shit, that was cool though. Mine is getting fucked over. Ah! Because backseating is allowed. So I gotta remember, Daedra opens from roughly 3 o'clock and then goes anti-clockwise. Ow. See, Basara is gonna stop using Ippon. Yeah, that's not fucking happening, Basara. Just cause of you. Oh, you wanna try too? My turn. Damn it. Just make her the main character. Yeah, that'd be fun. Damn it! Got staggered, didn't respond appropriately. Rail, I'm not talking to you, man. Oh. Damn it, that didn't work as well as I'd hoped. Really? Oh, I'm having too much bit of trouble. It's okay. Shit. Guardian Nation, are we back on that again? It was painful what I experienced in Discord, courtesy of all that, man. Really? Damn, I was just out of range. I would have interrupted her, just out of range. If I had extended, I would have had it, but she had landed it just with a sliver of ki. Yeah, it is basically that. Ah. My turn. Oh, the knockback. See, that combo I'm aware of. It's just difficult to deal with it in the moment. Gotta figure out how to respond to that if I screw up. Ever stop to think how this fight is just a big misunderstanding? Otakemaru, my uncle Otakemaru didn't, and he killed many people and was responsible for the last 1,000 years of war. So yeah, I definitely stopped to think about how it's just a big misunderstanding over hurt feelings. I learned a little bit more about her, but yeah, she's quite tricky. Cool though. Okay, Rail, you're retired. Yeah, I like the music in this a lot. Alright, go in order. Oh. Alright, different weapons. Hey, I got a stuff from the split staff. What was I going for?
この時代での刀の持ち主はかの源の来光であったか。しかしいきなり切りかかられるとは。角はあやかしの証。来光も早がてしたのじゃろう。出会えたのは良いが話す暇さえなかった。 とかして真理を伝える術はないのか。おう、ここはひとまずライフを追ってみるか。確か羅生門と言うておったかのう。
Well, I guess. It feels weird. That sounds really gross. Oh, it's been something else. Of course I have a dirty mind. The funny thing is my wife probably has a dirtier mind than I do. I don't enjoy fighting Nupeppo, it's just a punching bag. Yeah, of course, she's British. Obviously. Nupeppo's just a big punching bag to me. I get bored. That's all of us. Yeah. I didn't actually want to aggro Yasha just yet. Sweet potatoes? My wife thought they looked like cancerous ball sacks. Anytime someone says, do a fat backflip, you can. Do a backflip. shit, there's another guy. Yes? Here, this is what I think of you. Bye. Yeah, it'd be cool, right? Be able to use your costume. Hey, you. Sucks to suck. I'm mean to it because I hate myself. I have not done monkey flip over Suiki Yasha grab. I've never even thought of it. So now I gotta try it. Fine, we'll Naruto run. Don't worry, we'll Naruto run. Okay, look. We're going in! The Naruto run, yeah, look. Wee! Oh yeah, aerodynamic into Area 51. Let's fucking go. That's my ninja way! Believe it! That was so eventful. Naruto is such a shit anime in my opinion. Got so bored of it. Dude, they're all useless. I hated all the main characters, man. They all suck. Well, yeah, when you're a kid, I can understand. I think the characters I cared for the most were all the side ones. Guy, Kakashi, who, whatever. Jiraiya, Rock Lee, Gaara was even interesting. But like all the main characters, I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't. I really didn't. The tournament arc? Well, that's because it was in the beginning, right? Striker is going pretty good, man. I think there was one episode I genuinely liked. That episode was... You remember when... I forget. Was it like Ashina Sensei or whoever Shikamaru's mentor was, right? and he dies. And then it's just like one episode of Shikamaru basically just like dealing with his death. And it was a very atypical episode because most of the time it was just quiet and calm. And like that was it. But there were other things, and I just felt it was pretty endearing for me to see it. It was a sad episode, but I really appreciated it. Yeah, I managed to pull it off. Jiraiya's was sad, but I like the way Naruto grieves. I'm like, I don't even care. I just didn't. But yeah, honestly, like, the only episode I really enjoyed with Naruto was when Shikamaru is grieving for, I think it's Ashina Sensei. Other than that, nothing really stood out to me. Pain, you should do that yourself. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of series that do a good job with showcasing raw human emotion. And I think they can be really well done, but I think maybe it's just a shonen anime thing or whatever. I don't know what it's called. But it can just feel like, hey, it was just about power creep. I know we talked about this before. Cowboy Bebop is really good too. But I think you guys understand what I mean, which is just, you know, it's just, I think power creep in anime just gets old. Like, it's cool like the first time, and then after that it's like, alright, I've had enough. And I think compelling storytelling is not just based on that. I also get a little annoyed that there's this assumption that, like, younger people can't appreciate depth. Wow, that was a complete fail. I see this on a lot of like shows that are teenage related. They just like try to be edgy, and I'm like, what the fuck? Come on. You know the real power creep Saitama? What happens when he gets bored? Will he start killing humans for getting his excitement back? No, he's morally sound. Yeah, I really enjoyed Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I really did. I think that's probably one of my favorite series, period. Even Avatar... Okay, look. Compared to, like, Avatar The Last Airbender. Yeah, that's a Nickelodeon show, okay? But there's a lot of depth to it, which is why I recommend people watch it. I'm not talking about Legend of Korra. I didn't care for that one. But... yeah, Avatar The Last Airbender, I was like, what the fuck is this show, man? This is so, like, out of... This is not what I expect. I actually, believe it or not, I've never actually watched Dragon Ball Z. As surprising as it is, I didn't grow up with that. I grew up with Indian soap operas because I lived in India at the time. And let me tell you, man, that shit's so cheesy. Kane will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender was really well done, and it's meant for, like, kids. I was blown away when I saw it. I'm like, what the hell? This stuff does not have business being here. But they made it appropriate for kids. And it was a great show. Honey, you liked Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? Yeah. It was really meaningful. What'd you see? When you when you want to be the hero like Katara, yeah, but you end up being the cabbages man. Yeah. Not good. Who you think you are versus who you really are. Yeah. Didn't they have, yeah, the video, didn't they release like an HD version or something? But yeah, like... Because I think they had it on SD. I've already shown her I've already shown her that stuff, dude. Of course, I've shown her that. The dramatic Indian cuts of television series. I've also shown her the Indian trailer. I don't care about this guy. CID? Oh my god. Oh god. That show is so funny. Oh, stop talking about that show, man. Other Indian shows like on ZTV, you get to watch Kusum. And then, what else? There was Dusty JC Koi Nahi, which is whatever reason the treat. It's like the Indian equivalent of, what is it, Ugly Betty or whatever? Of course I'm old, man. Like, that's the shit I remember growing up to. No, there was an anime. It was whatever my aunt wanted me to watch. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, man. Indian soap operas your aunt would watch. That's what I grew up with. That's not me, man. Why you... There are no, there are no 10 stacks of versatility. It goes up to 9. That is correct. I gotta switch out of dual swords, man. Excuse me! Did it really? Wait, Javed Joffrey? Really? Takeshi's Castle? That's too good, man. I've heard that about Ninja Scroll. Hey, Delvish, how's it coming? There's definitely a bunch of really good series that I really enjoy. But yeah, I didn't grow up with a lot of them. I had to watch them much later. Man, that might just be you, buddy. Jeez, I'm so ready to retire these dual swords. I always feel very limited. Oh yeah, I'm missing random slice. I'm not using that often. I guess I need to. Fine, I'll use random slice. Need to learn random slice. Alright, what you want? Come on. Hatchets and swords, sure thing. It's okay. It works out really well. Fuck! I have 3,941 elixirs remaining. What the hell? You have 100? Getting low, better switch to Kodama Blessing. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god! Fuck me! Yeah, I remember I used to have Dish TV as well. For satellite. Yeah, they always feel a little weird, but oh well. How's it going, Kage? Dude, it's so hard for me to play dual swords. Hey, how's that Yatamir coming? Okay. Ah, that's cute, you dashed away. Seriously, Kage, you try that and you'll just laugh at every enemy who tries to backdash you. It's so dumb. I'm doing okay, man. Don't have to farm for hidden skills. So I'm relieved. Dude, I just cannot play dual swords. They just bore me. I really try. In co-op it doesn't work. Oh man. Only solo. Excuse me? Unless two people use it. Still cool though. At least you can use it for solo play whenever you want. Yes, you just saw the disco ball. You'll eventually get a Yatamir, just take some time. Fine, attack me, go ahead. Oh, okay. Are there any tricks to using Spearfall? I've seen some people claim it knocks enemies down a greater amount of the time if you whiff the first hit. It might have to do with whether you actually connect the skill on them. It does. It will knock people down. It's just eventually people can't get knocked down that quickly. Like there's a cooldown to knocking them down. Interrupted, bitch. Dude, I can't wait to see whatever that is. Alright, it's time for me to take this off. Okay. Oh. Power is good. Got them in midair with Tempest Flux. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's extra satisfying. Hey, look, it's your disco ball. No, you don't. That's the way to do it, man. This is no longer my stream? Oh man. Looks like a Steer the God has stolen my stream. Alright, the stream's yours. I don't know what to do. How do you guys define depth and breadth specifically for this game in combat? Breadth refers... There's a great deal of both. You have many different options, so breadth. Via all the different builds, all the different weapons, all the different, like, just millions of things you can do. When it comes to depth, is each one of those individual mechanics, particularly the weapons and the soul cores, there's a lot of crazy experimentation you can do within them. So there are many different possibilities. And so for me, there's a lot of depth to that. So in another way, you have a ton of different options. All right. You have a ton of different options. So think about how wide it goes, and then mixing those options together in all sorts of crazy ways allows a lot of depth. So you could say that. Yes, exactly, Delvix. Basically, yes. How do you get good? That's a Dark Souls thing. Damn, I didn't actually think I'd do that well on that. You're in a Nioh slump? Take a break from it, man. We'll make this a job. Practice. Thank you so much, Delvish. Yes, Delvish is the true Nioh among us all. Breath heavily skews. What? Wait, what are you talking about, Pain? You just gotta push buttons, that's how you get good? Obviously, yes. See, Kage has all the wisdom. Couldn't even kill Gaki, severing spin sucks. Exactly, worst ability ever. When does a line blur between the two? In the context of Nioh? I mean, it's kind of difficult because I think there's a lot to both, so it can be difficult to distinguish. Alright, see you whenever you get back. As a general view, well, Nioh is fairly unique. Hold on, let me just kill this guy. I don't have to worry as much. Better not die now. How did he just jumped out of it? Okay, so in the breadth versus depth, I think many games can have breadth but little depth and vice versa. So, but Roy G. Biv, someone actually named their name after all the colors. Hey Sternum, fuck you, Casey. Okay, so let's talk about individual weapons. Yeah, I've got the Groot core on. Yeah, good to see you too, Casey. So, they're naturally, breadth and depth are naturally related. If you have no breadth, you're gonna have very limited options for depth. But, again, it just depends. Yeah, I've been trying to use the lesser used abilities more often. Okay, let me think. I think traditional action RPGs like Path of Exile, you have a lot of options, but once you get a build going, you pretty much are committed to one style of play the entire time. Alright? Like, just Like, you use like one or two abilities from what I remember. I remember like Path of X, like Ice Crash build. Literally what you do. You just spam Ice Crash and you have a bunch of support for it. There's not much depth to that. Many different creative ways you can build your character, but once you build it, that's it. I loved Ice Crash. It was so satisfying. You know, it's like, or you got your Righteous Fire, or you have your summoning builds or whatever, but it's very like, very, very, very niche. It's like, you just do this one thing and that's it. Alright? And so there isn't much depth to that. There's a lot of depth to figuring out a build, but playing it is a different matter. Yeah, I've heard about Grim Dawn as well. But there's that. Whereas fighting games, there's always a lot of depth. PoE stream when? I think I just played PoE like a year or two ago. Just casually. But you know, fighting games and a lot of the competitive fighting games in general, there's like a fuck ton of depth. Doom Eternal, I think, is an example of a game that does both really well, because you've got a bunch of different weapons, a bunch of different options, a bunch of different ways to proceed with enemies, and so it's very complicated. And what's nice is that the more you put into it, the more you get out of it, and that's kind of the same experience I had with Nioh. Fighting games, I never really played anything too crazy. I wasn't like good at Marvel vs. Capcom. Most I ever did was like Smash Bros. But even then, it was just like my friends and I just want to become better and play against them. That was really about it. But I left that back when I was in college. So, you know, ideally, like I'd like a game to have so many different options that all feel good, that allow me to explore it and really get into fully. One of my criticisms with weapons like the dual swords is simply that, here, let me look at skill customization. I can't really go into depth with it because there aren't many options. Like, look, let's look at low stance. Alright, you're gonna pretty much have the exact same loadout I am. Winter Wind, Raijin. I guess you could use either of these, but Mortal Flow, you're gonna have Double-Headed Slice, you're gonna have Moonshadow, you're gonna have Sign of the Cross. And like, that's it. Like, you just don't have any variety. So it's kind of weird. And it might look like a lot, but it's like, you are always gonna have the same loadout. Like, these three, you're just like, what? You can get many choices here. You can get a few choices here, but like, that's it. So players like Kagi and I get very bored. Oddly enough, I have more fun with Axe because there is a lot of more potential for depth. Alright, with dual swords, you pretty much just use like one or two abilities. Gotta Wind, which is really good. Sign of the Cross, which is also really good. Many players like Windstorm or Water Sword. So it's like, okay, I can't, there isn't that much of a high skill ceiling. I think like the most skillful things are being able to pop off Mind's Eye and being able to pressure with Winter Winds, but like, that's kind of the thing. Hey dear, I took the strap. Okay. But yeah, it's just kind of like, well, I kind of do one thing, and you know, it's unfortunate. You know, I want to use Spinning Dragon, and I want to use Cherry Blossom, but I can't. So it's just like, okay, almost no matter who you are, the potential for you to get to a high skill ceiling, like it's not even that high of a skill ceiling. Whereas with Axe, many people dismiss the Axe, and while it's very limited in options, there's a lot of depth to it because you have to learn to adapt its various attacks in order for you to do well with it. A lot of the attacks are slower, so it requires a bit more brain, and it feels so satisfying to pull off things like Lumber Chop, send an enemy flying. Cloud Crush, you know, is a real treat. Rumbling Earth, like, these are skills that seem so slow, it just seems so fundamentally bad. Hell, even abilities like Spirit Storm, which at first I dismissed, it's actually pretty good. You can just dodge out of it. So, you know, you can mess around with it quite a bit, and it's just, to me, so much more fun, even though it's more limited. I mean, yesterday, I was just messing around with a Rampage and deleting Ki. And it's like, yeah, that's just how Ki levels are going to be. Oh, look, it's a red enemy with a curse on. Yeah, well, guess what? Rampage laughs at that. It's like fucking comical. Alright? And it doesn't cost anima. So, yeah. I would say axe, in my opinion, well, for me, I notice a correlation between the skill ceiling of a weapon and just how skillful I feel I need to be to use a weapon and to tap into stuff versus my enjoyment of it. So dual swords I don't have that much fun with for that reason. I kind of find myself doing the exact same things because I pretty much have the exact same options. The only ways I've been able to expand upon dual swords play is simply by trying to use a lot of normal attacks and trying to basically cheat those as active skills. And, you know, that's pretty much what it is. So, there's that. But whereas with the axe, I always just find it fucking hilarious. And so that keeps me much more entertained. I'm like, oh hey, this enemy, yeah, they're coming close to me. Guess what? I timed up a lumber chop. So there's that fun factor for me that exists. And of course now with stuff like spinning slide, I can do so many more troll things as well. Like spinning slide into earth carver is basically instant. So it's a lot of fun. Or now that stone mallet's been buffed, there's just a lot more of an intriguing factor to various abilities with the axe, even though it's so damn limited. It has even less slots than the axe. There's no L1 square in low stance, no L1 square in high stance. You don't really have sheathing abilities beyond buffs, and I don't really care for those buffs. And so it's just kind of like, axe I find it hilarious. Okay, so I saw a couple of questions, so let me take a look. Let me go in order. You'll get some axe gameplay. How did I get over using the skills on guard plus X when you just want to dodge? I've taken things off like Wild Spear, Stone Mallet because I always end up using the skills. So, one of the things that I do, and I did this at first, was I would basically only keep things in high stance, and I think Kage said that as well, just to keep the dodging stances free. Pretty much the same rationale, but now I'm trying to insert many different things, so I'm actually using Fatal Thrust, and just the addition of this skill alone helps me out so much with spear pressure against humans, which can arguably be very difficult. But it's just really fun to get it off real quickly. So what I've been doing instead is making a habit of keeping my low stance free. And so if I really need to dodge, I'll switch to low stance, or I'll guard and dodge away. Like, it's just, I guess, it's just taking me practice. It is weird and it does suck when you apply the abilities when you don't want to. Alright, take care, dear. Be safe. Have fun. What do you have? So, it just takes practice to kind of work around with it. So the whole stance dancing thing I was talking about, if you just practice that, it should be okay. What do I feel is the highest skill weapon? I don't think it's a fists, believe it or not. Let's see. The weapons I think are okay. I think it depends on certain weapons. Definitely not dual swords. I think axe is a higher skill ceiling, but again, it's not that high. Okay, let me think of the weapons that I feel more involved with. And this is of course subjective. So sword I do feel involved with, but lately I've been autopiloting it, so I need to change things up. Spear I have a lot of fun with, but I've been kind of autopiloting that recently. I think Kusarigama is actually one of the trickier weapons. Kusarigama, Switchglaive, Blitzstaff, Hatchets. Those are amongst the trickiest weapons. Seeing good Kusarigama play is hard to find, but it also depends on the person playing. So spear pressure against humans is always a treat to watch. Same with yeah, but seeing good Kusarigama play is troublesome. Hatchets are kind of fun, but Wild Surge just kind of made it easier. Yeah, good Switchglaive play besides spamming Cyclone. Those are just my opinions, but it just doesn't really matter. What do you think of one of the hot takes, not mine? I don't really have a lot of them. Nioh does not motivate the player to play stylish. I mean, one of the weaknesses with Nioh in general is that you as a player literally don't know what to expect from the game. I think it's a valid criticism. Like, most people are just going to do one skill spam. But again, I know games like DMC really emphasize the style meter. I mean, they have that in there, so people go for it. But I think it's... Nioh has a lot of troubles that I think ought to be remedied, but they just aren't. Why am I... Oh, it's because I got spootered. You gotta add the waifu meter at triple S to become Yorimitsu. Perhaps. I'll play Axe next. Too late. Oh, why am I so bad, man? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I dodged the wrong way. Try the Ongoki thing? Sure thing. There's a lot of enemies I have not spent much time with. That's dumb. Well. I'll explain. Well, that's... Ongoki's pretty damn cheap. Civic. How's it going? Dude, that's so stupid, Kage. Oh. Okay. Okay, sure. I gotta lap him more, man. Yeah, Ongyoki's pretty ridiculous. Well, Doom Eternal has most likely a much bigger studio. And not to mention, probably less people stressing them out. I mean, you can, it's just not gonna be that easy. I'll play Ninja Gaiden Master Collection when that comes out. Really, Casey? So, in Nioh 1, they had 2 stats that they do not have in Nioh 2. So, here's guard as it sounds. If an enemy block spams, you could just go right through it. Parry disabled was just kind of like a weird translation thing, but basically your attacks never ricocheted or bounced off anyone that blocked. In Nioh 2, they got rid of that. Probably because it limited their design space. I enjoy Doom Eternal. I actually bought the deluxe edition recently. Because I just had so much fun with it. If there are questions I missed, please ask me again. Stream Doom Eternal? Dude, I can't multitask on that game yet. I have enemy sense and yet I don't use it. Well, I don't really play Doom Eternal for the story. In the same way I don't play Nioh for the story. Right, I mean, different games give me different experiences, you know? I'm sure for those who have history experience, it's probably pretty cool. But for most people who aren't in the know, it's like, I have no clue what the fuck's going on. You want to get into a serious topic of hitboxes, especially with extended AoE hitboxes. Just because of some of these boxes, I feel like half my weapons get nullified. Well, that's an interesting take, Pain. I'm gonna just fuck with you. You're just mad because you're bad. Here, let's watch Yasha's ki go down. Ready? Oh, I didn't even get the final hit. Alright, let's try now. How's your ki? Nice ki you have. Let's see that ki. Bam. Oh, I sequenced the wrong move. Right, they had a lot of good stuff for history buffs. Well, Pain, you probably just need to learn Nightmare Bringer. Nightmare Bringer, in my opinion, is a pretty fair enemy. Yashas are pretty powerful. I mean, I think a lot of the generals in DLC 3 are pretty wild. Right, it's the same thing for me, Hatsworth. You know, combat, I mean, story's possible. But again, I'm not with Team Ninja because, hey, your stories are so captivating. If I want that, I'll just watch a movie, you know? Yeah, Pain, get good, man. And I'm only gonna say that to you. If anyone else says it, I will say your point is valid, but not you, Pain, because fuck you, Pain. Not as powerful as spear skeletons? There you go. Nioh movie when? Come on, do your burst. I know you want to do it. Oh, hell no. Oh my god, I lived! Yeah, Ninja Burst. Honestly, I find that dealing with Nightmare Bringer feels pretty fair to me. And it's hard to not take damage from him. Killing him ain't that difficult. It's a good question, KC. What BS hitbox are you talking about? What attack? My god, stop backdashing, little shit. That spin jump attack is you can deal with it with any weapon. You either have to pinpoint low stance dodge, or more realistically, you just do a high stance dodge. Of course I can, Pain. Of course I can. Daedra Bochi's core is kind of fun. I will explain in a moment. So what's this bonfire buff? That's a great question. Let's take a look. Increases your anima accumulation rate and key damage dealt to yokai. It's really nice. So more key damage to yokai and you get greater anima. Sign me the fuck up, please. Daedra Bochi's core, I'm trying to really understand it. But it's going to take me some time to really understand it. That's why I'm using it a lot. What main spirit do I use? Yume Hame and then Baku. That's my secondary. Because I don't really care for Tengen Kujaku. There's also anima gold bonus. Alright, let's see that Yasha key deleted. Ooh, half key gone. Okay. Tengen, yeah. Come on. I'm trying to do spinning slide, man. Okay. I don't think they're cheesy. They're a good way to not be pressured as much. I think quick change is fine. I don't use them as much, but they're there in the game, and I'm sure many people would like it. I think it's a good way to reduce the difficulty of the game. Same with Sloth. I don't like using Sloth, but I don't give a shit if anyone else does. I think as opposed to evaluating things based on cheese or whatever, I mean, just play the game how you want. I don't care. Like, you can use a quick change, but if you're gonna get fucked over, the game will fuck you over. It just won't matter. I mean, you don't want the game, you know, play a game, you don't want it to be stressful. Like, I certainly don't want the game to be stressful when I play it. I don't want to feel exhausted when I play a game. I want to have fun, and quick change allows people to do just that. So, I think it's fine. Same with Sloth. I hate having Sloth applied to me, but I don't care if someone uses it. It has no bearing on my enjoyment whatsoever. Yeah, if some people need quick change, go for it. I mean, let people dictate how they want to play their games. Hey, thanks, it's the end. For the 100 bits. I mean, like... Oh, I agree. The fact that when Sloth lasts for like 30 minutes, I'm like, you fucking kidding me? That sucks. Or with lightning and sloth and, you know, everything else. You're like, fucking really, man? Like, I don't want to deal with this shit. Like, it's painful. 30-minute sloth, man. I mean, it messes me up, so I don't use it. Yeah, right, exactly. Sloth 2 hours on you, 10 on an enemy. 10 seconds on an enemy. Come on, I'm enjoying spinning slide, man. Okay. Sure. Sure. It's just an Amrita dump at that point. They're just like, well, might as well use it for this. Not like you need it. You're gonna get like a grand total of 200 attack. It's very marginal. Well, there are things you can use. You can use like Sanctity Talisman. There is Impurity Transference, so those will work really well. So yeah, you've got shit you can use, and I mean, there are things that can help you resist status ailments as well. So there's a lot of tools. I just don't use them because I'm me. I mean, I'm not even trying to humble brag. I'm actually criticizing how I play. I'm saying I don't use the tools. And I complain about it. Dude, that hit it in the mouth. So freaking glorious. Okay. It starts on Wise. I'm like one of the laziest players. Like, not even joking, just straight up lazy. No, Axe doesn't. Oh, I don't think Axe scales with Courage. I'll have to take a look. I don't really pay attention to a lot of it. That's why I have the even all stats thing. Oh, Axe does scale with Courage. Okay. Oh, they both scale with Courage. Hit in the mouth, so glorious. Take that out of context. Yeah. Dude, you launched a purple one of her so high up in the air yesterday. Oh my god. And double call the herd? Dude, that sounds hilarious. Yeah, hatchets are hella fun. Alright, I'm changing it up. Hirodachi, here it comes. Think I'd love Genbu? Probably. Everything Horizon. Here's my gear. I pretty much am just using all light armor anyway. I did remodel it for extra defense and stuff, but it's not really that necessary. And it will become even less necessary over time. Especially once you get to Wise and I start getting other things to mitigate the damage I take. So, hat helmet, again, it's just light armor. And I got a bunch of stamina, courtesy of leveling evenly. Life Drain active skill is something I'm gonna aim for on all my weapons. Corrupted Life Drain active skill, preferably with a matching grace. If not, it's not a big deal. I'm in a very chill mood right now. I'm not really playing. I'm not paying the most attention. No, I don't care for Magatsu's grace. I don't use Waking Winds, I use Sunset Breeze. Because Waking Winds conflicts with things like Twin Moons, and Swallow's Wing, and Charging Bull. But one combo I like to do with Sunset Breeze is this. So, low stance dodge into a triangle, into Sunset Breeze Heaven, into Twin Moons. Other than that, I like doing stuff like this. Or another fun one, Retrograde Flow. Me? Ninagi's? No. I don't use really any of the big power graces whatsoever. Yep, try them out. Nope, I won't. I will use at most 4 or 5 piece of Ame no Uzume. Here, attack me. Oh, come on, attack me again. I love the animation of it. Too bad it requires you getting hit. What I wish I wish the ability would work in the same way with Cuckoo's Call with the right timing. Not like a parry, it just insta fucks them. That would have been cool, but oh well. Come on, do your burst. I know you want to. Yeah, I try to use it every so often. You know, with me, with my penchant for variety. Either that or Undaunted. Really? I messed that up. Oh, I didn't mess that up. Damn it. Oh, whoa. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, can we not just go up the stairs and down the stairs, please? Oh. God damn it, I need more work with Yasha. Yasha is actually reasonably predictable, I just suck. There's certain things she does, and she has a few mix-ups, but if you know what to expect, and you know which timing is a faster one, you can kind of plan around it. That's at least been my experience. Why? Wait, what? Wait, did I reflect it back? Ah! Suki can go rot in hell. Yeah, I bet she could. Good. Yeah, it was an awkward mage kill. More fun when she keeps teleporting over and over again, removing lock-on. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. Fun, yes, exactly. Fuck! That was too late. Boopame. Look at that! Isn't that crazy? You can just counter it. Shit! Keep forgetting. I really have to play safe against that back foot. You ran her over with Kinky? Yeah. Yeah, I think the White Tiger's pretty cool, boss. Like floor 20 or something. Whoops. Oh, that didn't work. I must have ran out too early. There we go, that's better. Shit! Ah! Mistake! Okay, everyone's annoying. It's alright, it's the end. Everyone and everything is annoying. Fair ability, by the way. I'm going in! Oh, too early yet again. I should have dodged to the side. I dodged back. Hey Jazz, how's it going? I'm coming for you. Let's go. Ooh. Oops. Damn it. Fucked up that timing. Does anyone play Nioh on these days? There are a few people, but co-op seems to be pretty dead in Discord for whatever reason. Really? Damn it, I ran out of key for that. Shit. Oh, it was too early again. See, what's crazy is that I'm trying to time Cuckoo's Call to get hit by the tail and then counterattack in that same instance so that I get a huge key damage boost. I've pulled it off a few times, but I think I just had beginner's luck. What are elixirs, man? Lol, I purified him. Be like that. Son of a bitch. Risky. And I missed it. Damn it, it's 2 hits. Oh! Yeah, well, you see, that requires me to watch a VOD, which I'm not gonna do right now. I don't actually watch my own VODs anymore. I just don't have the time. I just don't. Think about it. You only got 24 hours in a day. Am I gonna go through and analyze my own gameplay? I can't anymore. Especially if I want to make videos for people to learn the game and have a married life. Not gonna be possible. There we go. Son of a bitch, wrong thing. Oh god. You can use Cuckoo Call on the move consistently, just need to find the timing. Yeah. Yeah, I play greedy so that I can figure stuff out. I'll just take all the risks. It's just like, what's the worst that can happen? You die? Yep, I've dodged up close. Excessive rainbow ruse. We got much more consistent with Cuckoo's Call. It's kind of fun figuring it out. Shit. I could, but I usually don't use burst counters against, you rarely use them to get out of key. That's a purpose thing, like, I'd rather just take the hit and learn not to take the hit versus using the phantom block. I don't mind dying. Cuckoo's Call is a L1 square ability for mid stance. I am doing much less than most players would. It is too little. Oh, that still hits me. Fuck, good to know. God, getting the Cuckoo's Call off is so fun. Massive risk! Oh, it's not what I meant to do. Fuck. Fuck! I was so close to depleting ki. I took that risk. You can hit it with the backflips too. Damn. I'm getting more comfortable now with the fight. That's why I'm throwing in spear more often. Oh, misplay. Nope. Bear in mind his when he does the backflip, the tail hits me as well. It's not just his body. Close enough. Fusion really helped me truncate that fight. So I didn't really get to do what I wanted. Oh well. Thanks, guys. GG newbie? Exactly. No sound commands? Yeah, they're not exactly on my priority list right now. It's either I spend the time trying to get all that shit taken care of, or I do something a bit more meaningful than sound commands on my stream. Like, I gotta pick and choose, so... Ah, thanks, man. Pain, just look in the mirror, you'll find it. I could've, but see, I'm special. Yeah, Pain loves Axe. Ron's entire existence is a lie, then who are we talking to? It's a pretty significant jump. Yeah, Cloud Crush is hilarious. Yeah, a lot of the changes are difficult to notice at first, and then they become readily apparent. Wonder who backdashes to the right. If I can figure that out, that'll help a lot. I know most characters, at least relative to me, dodge left. I don't use lightning stop on Yomi. I suffer like everyone else does. In Nioh 1, Sanada Yukimura. Easily. I like Yuki Ono a lot as well. He does have very cold feet. You like? I like those. I don't like Masamune as much. Shigazane? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Matt? And 12. You have to go this way, right? It's not like, I always forget. Elephant bird? Yeah, that was so strange. Fast ways to farm Arctic Chaos. There's a side mission with Tate Ebushi that involves you teaming up with Kukai. Work with him. Like Kage's got you covered. I have no idea, Guardian Nation. Oh, you call this disco ball? I did not know that. Alright, let's go disco ball. Yeah, you can farm it on any difficulty. How about no pain? Disco ball, doing disco things. Wait, what? Okay. Holy shit! Orange items? Like, what are you talking about? Ethereals? Talking about ethereals or divines or what? I mean, I don't know what your color scheme is either. Wait, what difficulty are you on? No, I get that. I just... Right, you get those on Dream of the Wise difficulty. Yeah, it's ethereals by default, but I'm just trying to make sure. Yep, it is a thing. I've gotten a Divine Yatamir, but you can absolutely get Ethereal Yatamirs without any trouble. Hey Ty, how's it going? Doing pretty well. Here, you have fun? So what'd you get? Ooh, okay. Looks nice, by the way. It looks fun. Ooh, cool. Well, thank you. Mood. Rail, that is not a conversation that is up for debate. No! Stop encouraging this.
Rail, he is poopy.
No! No! You guys! Honey! You started having them call me mean things. Okay, this hurts my feelings. What? Wait, put that back on. The green screen kind of filters out a little color. Okay, that doesn't give you the excuse to beat me. Okay. No, you don't. Really, Kage? That's pretty cool. No, honey, you're done. You're retired. Hey, what's up, Ascended? And don't worry, no domestic violence on stream, okay? No domestic violence on stream. This is family-friendly streaming, okay? Family-friendly. Okay, I'm trying to find the damn Nurakabe. Forget where it is. Offline domestic violence only? No, we're not here to encourage criminal activity. You know what? You wanna know what makes me cool? My wife abuses me in bed! Ha ha! I'll keep playing. Oh, it's over here. Okay. You know what? I tried, and you shouldn't criticize me. Here, disco ball, do your disco ball thing. Did you? Nice. William and Kasha roleplay off stream. Alright, I'm gonna take a bath. Okay, I took a bath. Just do the No Beppo cosplay off stream by myself. More anima. Yeah, she bit the wrong one. Yeah, for sure. I'll do Kusa Switchglaive. I'll do it after this mission. You know, Duke, I never thought of that until right now. Really? Really? Fine. Gosh, I'm so autopilot right now. Oh. What about Oni G? That's right. There is an Oni G. Duke is 5-head gamer GG. Yes. He's a true gamer.
Video games? Whoa. That's controversial, man. Axel, you're mean. New way, more like old way. Yeah, there you go. Ty, you should do some stand-up comedy, man. Axel is a quad gamer. Axel is okay. Because he called me a terrible name. New podcast yet? No, unfortunately. Working on other stuff in the meantime. The humor of someone sleep deprived? Oh, how true that is. Ugh, there you go. Axel is very much a man of culture. Excuse me, I'm not feeling too well right now. I'll be right back.